Hey guys, welcome back to Blender Easy, and in today's video we are going to create this abstract texture looping animation inside of Blender. So don't forget to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. So without wasting any much more time, let's get jump into it. So here we are in Blender, and as always we don't need any of this, so simply hit A and simply hit delete. Then I'll press shift A and my object I'm going to choose UV sphere. Over here right click and choose shade smooth. Then I'm going to press shift A and I'm going to add my camera over here, and I'll hit 0 and press N on your keyboard to enable these options. Go over here and choose camera to view, okay, and zoom out, and let's adjust your camera position. You can adjust the position of your camera according to your needs. Okay, let's disable this. Yeah, this view looks good to me. I think this much looks good, and let's disable this. Okay, and let's hit 0 to get out of this camera view. Now I'm going to select this object over here, and now we will go to the shading options, and whatever procedure we are gonna do, we will do it over here. Okay, so I don't want this much section, so I'll right click over here, join areas, and I'll merge this two areas over here like that. And I'm gonna bring another line over here, and I can choose timeline for this section. Okay, so this is going to be my basic setup. Let's select this and hit 0 so we can see our area through camera view, and then we will go to the render settings to the world and make sure to choose color black. Okay, and then go to the render settings and we will enable this blue. Okay, and now press Z and choose render view. Okay, obviously we cannot see anything over here, so instead of putting your tint on render, let's put it on material view only, and now we can try to create our materials. So let's select this object and we will create our material, and over here I don't want this principal BSDF, so I'll delete it. Okay, let's hit spacebar and we will call it our diffuse BSDF. Okay, and I'm going to choose black color over here. We don't want much more color. Let's select this and make it with the surface. Okay, then I'm going to hit spacebar again and I'm going to add mix shader, and let's bring this in middle of it. Okay, and make sure that it should attach with the second one. Then we will add another one known as emission and bring this over here, and we will connect with this first shader. And over here I'm going to choose red color. You can choose whatever color you want, and I'm going to make this value 50 like that. Then we have to add another node over here which is known as mapping, so I'm going to type map range, not map range but sorry, color ramp over here, and let's bring this over here and we will bring this color to factors. Now over here in we need to add some textures to it. So first we will add Voronoi texture, so search for Voronoi texture over here, and this color I'm going to make it with factor. So as you guys can see, we are getting this structure over here like that. And then another one we need is noise texture, so search for noise texture over here and make this factor connected with this vector. So as you guys can see, we are getting this stuff over here, and now over here we need to do some adjustment. So instead of FBM, I'm going to choose this hybrid multifractal, so we will get this kind of shade over here. And if I bring this white value somewhere around over here, as you guys can see, we are getting different results. So let's bring this white color value in the middle, and over here the scale I'm going to choose is 20, and let's increase or decrease the scale over here up to 3. Okay, and you can bring this scale up to, let's say, 30, so we will get this kind of shape. Now if you zoom in over here, we are getting this weird stuff over here because there are not much more faces over here. So to get rid of it, we will select this circle, we will go to the modifiers, add modifiers, and in search option search for subdivision surface, and let's increase the level viewport. So now we are getting that smooth structure over here. You can play around with these values over here like details, roughness, etc, etc, and each and every stuff will give you a different results. Right now I'm happy with this much or settings over here, so you can copy this settings. Okay, and now because we need to create animate, so let's try to do that. First of all, we need texture coordinates over here, so let's search for that texture coordinates, bring this over here, and let's make this generated linked with this vector. Okay, we are getting something like that. And now we need to animate this texture, so for that we need mapping. So let's bring our mapping and bring this over here. Now if you see over here, if I animate this rotation, we will get the animation over here. So let's make this 0 initially, and frames for it, I'm going to start from 0 and end value should be 360. Then only we will get this animation in the form of loop at 360, and speed will look good. So initially we will right click and we will insert keyframe over here at the start, and at 360 I'm going to make this rotation 360 only. Right click and make sure to insert keyframe. Okay, so what will happen, that after 360 we will get this animation in the form of loop. And you can select those keyframe, right click, go to the key interpolation mode and make sure to choose linear. Okay, like that. And now if you go to the layout mode, if you hit 0 to see through camera view, and if you press Z render view, you are gonna get this kind of stuff, and this animation is gonna be in the form of loop. Okay, I'm going to adjust it like that. So yep, this is how you can create this kind of simple looping abstract animation. Let's hit 0 over here. Let's go to the top view, select this, shift D. You can bring another one over here and bring another one over here as well. Okay, G, Y maybe. You can adjust it like that. Then you can select your camera, you can go over here, you can enable depth of field, you can go to the depth of field, you can make this f sort 0.3, and then you can focus on your object like this. Okay, over here. Let's make this 0.2 and focus distance. I'm going to focus it over here. Okay, and if you don't want that much more glow, simply go to the shading option, and over here you can decrease the strength of it, so you will get something like that. And if you hit spacebar, not spacebar, but if you hit play, you will get this animation like that. So yep, this is how you can create this kind of animation in the form of loop.